All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Makar Kadash, Barakatah, to Joachim of the elect that's out there. All right, double honors to thee, all the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers sincerely pushing this word. I'm gonna jump straight into this. We've been going into this for about 3 weeks, but it was a certain thing I wanted to touch on, so I'm gonna play a little of this vid, and then I'm gonna just hop straight into the scriptures, because this Edomite, this white guy's just a complete ass. He's a devil, man. All right.
Motivated to target law enforcement officers. I believe earlier you said you were not familiar with the report. Is that correct?
Well, I haven't read it. I know some of the alleged targeting of.
All right, and they say he haven't read it. How you work for this FBI or whoever the fuck it is? All right, and they got reports. Oh yeah, I heard about it, but I never went over it. What? So are you on your job or are you on your job? Which one is it, man? All right, shit like that you posting though, man. Go ahead.
Officers by
Okay, so I would
group.
like to know, and I'll ask you about that in a minute. So you are somewhat familiar with it. Who had the power in your department to order a report like this?
I'm not sure how that report got ordered. I don't.
All right, first of all, how you don't know who had the power to order such a declaration? Esau's the devil. What this guy is not trying to do is plausible deniability. He's not. He's trying not to incriminate himself, man. All right, because most of the shit CIA, FBI, and all these organizations do is fucking illegal, man.
I don't believe I explicitly approved it or directed it.
Okay, so you haven't necessarily read the report, but you are familiar with the term black identity extremists?
Well, I think so. Yes.
So can you tell me what that term means to you? Do you believe that there is a movement of African Americans that identify themselves as black identity extremists, and what does that movement do?
Well, it'd be interesting to see the conclusions of that report, but I'm aware that there are groups that do have an extraordinary commitment to their racial identity, and some have transformed themselves even into violent actors.
Now, this is a good video to watch because she basically cuts him the whole section. But look at what he just said. I believe that they're strongly committed to basically. Hold on, I don't want to misquote this asshole. Okay.
Do have an extraordinary commitment to their racial identity.
Right, have an extraordinary commitment to their racial identity. So, since we got a extraordinary commitment to our racial identity, that makes us terrorists? Esau is just, hey Esau, I'd rather you just say you afraid that niggas are waking up. I'd rather you just be real with your goddamn self and say you're mad that Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are waking up to the fact that they're Hebrew Israelites. Hey, some of these guys ain't got the right doctrine. But the whole matter of the fact is Israel is waking the fuck back up. And this is making you elites and you fucking Edomites nervous. All right? So what about your groups and your white supremacy groups and shit, as the lady goes into? He ain't have shit to say about that. And she had legit evidence on it. And, hey, he bitched up. He couldn't say shit. But yet you still got this shit. And he got cut in this session. But you still got this goddamn, this list out of the so-called black identity terrorists, all right? Because we want to be identified by our biblical nationality, man. Now, you see how they labeled that black term only with African Americans, all right? So if you're just saying, well, it's colored people, hey, Chinese are colored, all right? Hey, Middle Easterns are colored, so on and so forth. But they're trying to just label African Americans with this black stigmata, all right? So regardless if you're a black Muslim, a so-called black Muslim, you know, we don't believe in that shit anyway, or a Negro, Latino, or Native American that's involved in the Hebrew Israelite movement, so on and so forth, hey, you're a target, okay? And just a side note, you scoffers are coming up against us, and we got shit like this coming against the whole nation. All right? Great insurrection is going to come upon them that fear the Lord, man. And y'all whole main goal is trying to go against the prophets, man. Well, bonjour. Good luck doing that. Hey, bonjour to you, Esau. Good luck with trying to rule the world forever. It's not going to work. So let me jump into these scriptures, man. Since they have a problem with us identifying ourselves. Let's see what the scriptures say, man. Baruch 2:30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, all right, because we're scattered abroad and we're in captivities in all these lands we've been scattered to, they should remember themselves and should know that I am of the Lord, their power, and I will give them a heart and ears to hear. All right? So, hey, those are the Gentiles waking back up. And guess what? Even the house of David were called Gentiles at a certain point in time. All right? And that's when, hey, we were asleep before we woke up to the truth, man. Okay? So now that we're remembering ourselves in the land of our captivities, these Edomites got a problem with it. All right? Apparently, y'all didn't do a good job at beating our goddamn nationality and heritage out of us. You know why? Because the Lord wasn't going to allow that to fully happen. Yeah, we lost our heritage, our nationality, according to Jeremiah 17:4, but it was going to come a point in time where the Lord was going to return it to us. All right? So he wasn't going to totally bring us to a complete end like he's going to do the other nations, man. Okay? Baruch 2:32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivities and think upon my name, which is Yahweh, we call upon that name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the ways of their father. Oh, there go the Abba word, but whatever. They shall remember the ways of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. All right. So now that we notice, damn, why are we in captivity? Oh, well, let me read the curses. Oh, we fucked up. So now we are remembering ourselves in the land of our captivities, and we're trying to what? Rehearse the righteous acts to come back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And guess what? Esau, Edom has a problem with that. Hey, when you read Judith, the heathens understood how to take us down. When we follow the Lord, they can't do shit against us. When we don't follow the Lord, they could come against us. And that's the whole point of Psalm 83 and these assholes keeping us down, man. So the name of Israel will no longer be remembered. Hey, Hosea, the 1st chapter, the place where you're not called the children of the Most High, there you should be called the sons of the living power. That's happening right now. And Esau is what? Getting fucking scared, man. Okay? Baruch 3:7. And for this cause, thou hast put thy fear in our hearts to the intent that we should call upon thy name. Once again, that name, all right, and praise thee in our captivity, which we're currently doing. We're living this prophecy, man. Okay? For we have called to mind all the iniquities of our forefathers. Listen, this is very spiritual. The hell with these scoffing niggas right now with this Abba Bivens thing. But obviously the spirit is cutting y'all, and I'm not even trying to cut y'all. This is totally the spirit. So I guess I'm supposed to say forefathers right here. Maybe I got to choose another word. That sinned before thee. All right. So, hey, we have examples written before us in this book of what not to be because our forefathers went off. So we're returning to the Lord so we don't get that fucking second death. Okay. And guess what? Esau has a problem with that. With us identifying ourselves. With us simply identifying ourselves. We ain't fucking out here shooting people, killing people, and no, we going straight off the scriptures. We reading to you your fucking judgment, Esau, Edom. Read Isaiah the 34th chapter. Read Isaiah the 13th chapter. Read Isaiah the 14th chapter. All right? Read Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Read Revelations the 18th chapter. Shall I continue? All right? Your judgment is written. Ain't no escaping it. Bounds you cannot pass, man. You know you got a short time according to Revelations 12:12. So guess what? If I was an Edomite, I'll be doing the exact same thing. Kill these niggas, get rid of them. Black this, black that. Hey, fuck them. We got to get rid of them. All right? Just like that Richard Pryor skit. All right? When he found out that, the greatest people on planet Earth was Negroes. Now, they put that stigma out of the Egyptians and shit, whatever. That scene was still powerful enough, because a lot of you niggas think you African anyway, but nonetheless, it was just proving, showing you that we are the people. And guess what? Esau, Edom don't want us to know that, okay? Baruch is going in on you motherfuckers, man. All right? Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh, for thy enemy hath persecuted thee. All right? Read Psalms the 73rd chapter, man. All right? Hey, Psalms the 83rd chapter also. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Hey, because without salvation is what? Their fucking destruction. And thou shalt tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught by the enemy. And that is what happened to us. Esau, Edom try to destroy everything about us. You ain't that good, Esau. All right? Only reason why we didn't know who the fuck we was according to the Lord. All right? Nothing that you fucking did. Okay? Be ye of comfort, my children, and cry unto the power. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your minds to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. So now that we know that we Hebrew Israelites, we're living the life in the gospel accordingly. And we're doing it 10 times more. And Esau is getting afraid and he's getting mad at this. That we're coming back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and we're identifying ourselves as Hebrew Israelites. Not black, not African American, none of this bullshit. We are simply Hebrew Israelites, man. Regardless of what the fuck our color is, man. All right? Romans 8:16 and 17. Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. All right? Simple as that. If you guys don't like it, oh well. Go counsel Yahweh on that. And you tell me how that works. Because there's no way you could do that. Motherfucker. All right? Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he shall show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. And what are they going to tell us? Our history, our past. Break down the prophecies, man. Build us up. Which we become elders ourselves and do the same thing. So us learning about our history, our identity, our nationality, our bloodline, these prophecies, that all comes apart with being a Hebrew Israelite. And Esau Edom does not want to see that, man. Okay? Well, guess what? Esau Edom, since you're trying to commit genocide on us so bad, which you failed miserably so many times. I don't know why you think you're going to do it this last time. But guess what? We're going to actually do it. We're going to do what you couldn't do. We're going to exterminate you by the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, according to Obadiah, the 1st chapter. And fuck whatever a scoffing, out of context nigga got to say about it. All right? The Lord is merciful. I'm going to say that. Because if it was up to me, I'll fucking bind you guys up with Esau, Edom, and burn your bitch asses away too, man. Ain't got time for your ass. But guess what? I ain't Yahweh. I ain't the Lord, man. All right? He has everlasting mercies. And it's still time for you guys to repent. And like I said, that's a side note, man. Spirits want to get on you assholes, man. All right? I'm just a vessel, so I'm a Reubenite. I'm just go with it. Moving along, man. All right? Job 8:8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself for the search of thy fathers. Shall I say Abiam or Salakia? This shit. Hey, Salakia, Akim, you gotta have fun with this, man. Because I'm getting on Esau Edom and getting on his children. And I'm talking about these wicked ass Israelites. Because Esau is their father, the father of the devil, man. All right? But we are of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon the earth is a shadow. Shall not they teach thee and tell thee in other words out of their hearts? All right? So we supposed to prepare thyself for the search of our fathers. So we supposed to find out our nationality and our heritage, all right, and our lineage, all right, and our progenitors, all right, or in the pedigrees after the father. We supposed to know that, man. And Esau don't like that, man. The same man that don't want us to be the nation we actually is the same man that doesn't want to be the nation he actually is. This guy's an oxymoron and a hypocrite. Okay? So, a Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. And they should be troubled with terrible fear. All right? And that's starting now. These guys can't fucking sleep at night. I can only imagine how many curses and prayers they're sending up to Satan or complaining to Yahweh about us, man. And this guy's the goddamn devil. Okay? And shall be amazed with the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond they look for. Another cut. You can see clouds. So this salvation was going to be something nobody ever really seen before, man. You got to love cutting Esau and Scarface at the same time. Hey, one stone, two birds. And that stone being Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Knock him out, knock him out. All right? But, hey, just to precept that Wisdom of Solomon 5, that great fear. Hey, they see they see Ephraim, they see Judah, and they see all the tribes coming back together. They like, oh shit, hey, same thing they tried to do in Egypt. They gotta try to kill us off, man. That's their only option, man. Hey, Revelations 12:12, that's their only option. All right? This is Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them. All right? So after roughly our hardcore bondage of slavery, I believe that's like 350 years almost, something like that, they stood upon their feet in great fear fell upon them that saw them. And what's going on with all these other nations? They getting scared, man. Because you know what? They can't deny what we saying. History proves it. The spirit proves it. They know it. That's the funny part. They know what we saying is the truth, man. Okay? Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself should bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. And if children, then heirs. And if heirs of Yahweh, then joint heirs with Mashiach. If so that we suffer with him, we should also be glorified together. Hey, so guess what? We're enduring, we're patiently suffering what we're going through right now. For what? To receive the kingdom. So if Esau calls us terrorists and want to come and take us off the map, hey, so be it. Amen. Okay? That just proves we the prophets. That proves that what we're doing is right. Okay? Simple as that, man. And with that, hey, I pray you brothers was edified. The hell with Esau Edom. Hey, he want to label us as black terrorists. Hey, listen, I got a terrorist for you, man. Let me get the scripture. All right. This is who y'all gonna have to meet real soon. Job 18:14. All right. Ooh, ooh! I'll start here. I'm jump around. Job 8:5. Yea, the light of the wicked, Esau Edom, shall be put out, and the sparks of his fire should not shine. And the light should be darkness in his tabernacle, and his candle should be put out with him. You know when you put that candle out, right? All right, which is all going into him getting fucked up, man. Him falling by his own snare, his own trap, his own gin. All right. The robber should prevail against them. Oh, yeah, very good, man. All right. These heathens gonna get their hands on you. They gonna fuck Babylon up. Hey, we gonna fuck Esau Edom up when we lay our hands on them. All right. But let me just jump to the point. Verse 18, verse 14, verse 13. And it shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors, which is Yahweh, the ancient of days, man. All right? And y'all can read this 18th chapter. It is perfect for Esau, man. All right? Hey, you want to worry about black terrorists? Listen. This is who y'all gonna have to worry about. Daniel the 7th chapter, man. All right? This is who you're going to have to worry about. Let me give you the king of terrors, man. This is... Oh, how am I in Deuteronomy? It's supposed to be Daniel. Verse 9. This is Daniel 7:9. Behold, till the thrones were cast down. Because all these kingdoms got to go down, man. And the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and hairs of his head were like wool, and the throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels were burning fire. All right? So guess what? There go your king of terrors, man. All right? A dark-skinned man sitting on the throne. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai was the embodiment of Yahweh. All right? If you have seen the Son, you have seen the Father. Two different entities, but guess what? Yahweh Shai looks like his Father, man. Okay? The express image. All right? And we read Revelations 1, it describes the skin color. So by default, hey, it's the same color Yahweh has. Okay? So there go your so-called black terrorists, which, hey, Yahweh is the king of terrorists. All right? Exodus 15:3. That's who you're going to have to worry about. Don't worry about us. Trust and believe me. Don't worry about us getting karma, because we ain't. The Lord is going to get down on you guys. And guess what? He's going to put a spirit on us to get down on you when the time is right. We are the weapons, the battle axes of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Ezekiel 25 says what? By the hands of my people, Israel, will I bring down Esau, Edom. All right, 25:14. All right, so with that, hey, I pray that you was edified. Call Halayim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Akar Kadash. All right, Barakathum to the elect. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the sincere brothers, man. That's of the elect, pushing this word day in and day out, not taking no breaks. Shalom.